people say that I love this person so much and he or she did this thing, so we broke up, or we are no longer together, etc. etc. Now, based on a lot of people experience, my own experience, and little bit of understanding, one thing is clear, that there is a difference between love, relationship, and infatuation. So, what is love versus relationship versus infatuation? When people say that, I found my true love and this is false love. So, the point is there something which is even a false love? What is a false love? If it is false, then how can it be love? It's as simple as this, right? What is love? It's an energy, it's an expression, it's a feeling. So it's one of the highest and most powerful form of energy. So how can it be true or false? How can it be conditional, right? So when we talk about love, it's a one-way street. You just love someone without any expectation in return, or any kind of condition, whether the person loves you or not. It could be seen in various cases, like mother and children, siblings, even friendships, partners, spouses, whatever it is. But here is the thing. Nobody taught us, or nobody told us these things which are the essential, aspects and the basic aspects of life. So love is just a one-way street. That's it. So it just requires one person to have this energy, or this expression. So when you love someone, you want that person to be happy. Needless to say what that person does or does not do for you in life. So if you truly love someone, it is unconditional. There is no condition, there is no expectation, and of course there is no true love or false love. So it is just love. It requires only one person, and there is no negativity in it. It is one of the most powerful form of energy. Next is the relationship. Now this is sort of a transaction, or if you may call it deal, but it is mostly, in a very good sense, a partnership, a positive partnership. When I say positive partnership, now here comes the minimum requirement of two people, and it only works when these two people are committed towards each other, givers, okay, and not takers, givers to each other and others, high form of understanding, same form of understanding, mutual respect, trust, honesty, and understanding the other person, and not expecting that the person should behave and do things as I want the person to do. Then it's a cage, it's not a relationship, right? So relationship requires two people, and it can only be successful when two people are physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually invested in it together. Think of it like a partnership or a traveler, right? It's the journey of life, and two people decide to walk together. Whatever ups and downs come, whatever kind of space you need to give each other, it is a commitment towards one another as a traveler, not pulling each other down, not pushing each other, blaming each other, or something like that. The moment one suffocates the other in a relationship, then it is no more a relationship. Then it becomes like a absolute, lifeless deal. Because for a relationship to be successful, both people needs to be givers. Because always in your mind it goes on like, what can I do for the other person? What can I do for the other person? So when both the people are thinking like this, then just imagine the kind of positive energy, the vibrations, the love, the bonding, the trust, respect, everything enhances the compatibility. But when one person feels like, oh, what can I get from this relationship? What have I got in this relationship? Or both people feel like that, then it's best not to stay together, because then it's not a successful and a healthy, most importantly, healthy relationship. And the third one is infatuation. Now, Some of you might feel that, wow, infatuation is love. Infatuation is the beginning of love. But here is a very thin line. Infatuation is like, I would say, drug or intoxication, okay? That only you can understand whether it is infatuation, love, or any kind of just a temporary feeling. Because when it is infatuation, what happens is it just works like a drug or alcohol. You become high, you feel good for some time temporarily, okay, and after that everything seems back to square one. So you don't understand what it is, why it is, etc. And what happens is it also happens between typically two people, and it's a temporary thing, and it typically happens, okay, it typically happens when there is a void in a person's life. You might have noticed, just reflect in your life, whenever you had infatuation in your life, it has only been, okay, most of the time, it has only been during the time when there has been a void in your life. It could be in a very deep personal aspect. The void could be in form of anything, and instead of you confronting the void or facing yourself, okay, or facing your fears or asking yourself the deep meaningful questions, you look for certain kind of solutions that is temporary. And you might have, you can experience it yourself. Once that is over, you are back to square one with the same kind of thoughts and feelings, and then you don't know what to do, because in reality you have not faced the aspect key, why am I feeling like this, what is that agitation, what is this thing that I'm just looking for a spark, a temporary solution, etc. Yes, sometimes it can be absolute fun, and there is no good or bad or any kind of morality associated with it, never. But the fact is, the basic thing is, what exactly do you want in life, who do you want to become, and how long you want to live, what kind of life. You need to decide this. Society should not decide that on your behalf, neither your family nor anyone, but it's you who needs to decide on it. But the problem arises when people mix these love, relationship, infatuation, everything together, make a cocktail of it, and it becomes haywire. Because relationships are so sensitive that if you don't handle it with care, where it is needed, be it infatuation, be it relationship, whatever it is, it does not last long if you do not handle it with care. And another important aspect, if you might have noticed, or you can join back the dots in your life, who you are as a person in your personal life, the same thing reflects in your professional life, be it your work or be it your business, whatever it is. So first decide who you are. So what exactly you want in life, what kind of stability you want in life. When I say stability, some people think, oh, it's so boring, whereas not. It can be as adventurous as you want it to make it. So it is not in somebody else's hand, it's in your hand. Imagine if you live a life full of adventure, okay, full of excitement with stability, what kind of life that would be. And imagine the cherry on the top. If you get a partner or a relationship with the other person, could be your life partner, business partner, whatever it is, how would that be, right? So think from that aspect, that who do you want to become? Why do you behave or act? If there is a particular pattern in your relationships with people in your personal or professional life, what is that pattern every time that emerges? Is it, is it helping everyone, or is it something that you need to work upon? So when it comes to love, relationship and infatuation, be very clear as to what phase you are going through. It's as simple as this. And all these things has nothing to do with morality or ethics. It's simple way of understanding yourself. It's simple way of understanding who do you want to become, what kind of life you want to have, what kind of partnership or relationship you want to have in your personal and professional life. And most importantly, what kind of a personal life you want to have, because once that is there, everything falls in place. Because many people I have seen, many successful people in business life, okay, all the some of the famous people, they are very good, in profession, be it their job or business, but when it comes to the personal life, they they keep silence, because it is something they have not worked upon yet. And that's where they feel that void, that pain is there to a certain extent. But with the advent of openness or awareness, more and more, it's really good that people are coming out and talking about if they are feeling sad or anything in a relationship. Because when you share the problem, or when you understand what the problem is within us, okay, within you, so then you realize where to work upon. Okay, so do not confuse between love, relationship, and infatuation. Think about, who do you want to become, what kind of relationship you want to have in life, most importantly, what kind of partnership you want to have in life. All the best.